Oh, it's just now 4:30 on the dot, so it's not too bad. It's loading.
Yeah,
Okay.
so on this end it's loading. Yeah.
Okay.
Meeting is now streaming live, says.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know which one to look at, but we're recording this silliness, so that's fine. All right, let's see. Upcoming. Upcoming. This is now, man. All right. Okay, and do
There it
that.
goes. There it goes. I
Okay.
heard the back.
I don't see the thing. Well,
Yeah,
there's
it
two
should.
windows for live at with the restream. I don't understand why.
That's weird. I just heard the feedback, and usually that means it's
Yeah, I know.
starting.
Oh, a comment. Okay, wait. Uh, hmm, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
is anybody saying anything?
Well, there's one on this one. I'm not really sure. I mean, on this other window, there's two windows. I'm not really sure which is the one.
Like maybe it's open, two of them?
I don't know. Okay, well, we'll start with what I've got.
Okay.
Okay. First, hello from Michigan. Hi, Robinette.
I'm
Uh,
looking to see what's up
uh,
here.
yeah. Hello, I'd like to know what are AJ's intention toward me? Does he like me? And he's this is DK from Sweden.
Okay. Um, First Eric is saying hi, and he's saying
Oh,
I love
hi,
you.
Eric. Oh, I love you. I
Yeah,
love you.
he's
I love you.
I love you, Mom. And he's saying hi to everybody. And so he doesn't really, what he's saying is about this is too new. And it's not really like there's intentions. He's still kind of filling out each, like it's like in the beginning when you fill out each other, like, trying to get to know each other. So it's in that
Yeah.
mode right now.
Okay.
But I will tell you, this person has a very big heart. This is a kind-hearted
Oh,
person.
oh, that's
But
nice.
yeah, he's not sure yet, and it's just kind of like
Okay.
that earliness, early on. But there's
Yeah.
good potential. Eric says, good
Oh,
potential.
good. All right. Let's see. No, what's going on? Okay. Let's see. Next one. Um, I gotta expand this view. I
Yeah.
can't really see it.
I also checked, and we are streaming on there, like online.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
good. All right. Hello from Cali. Hello from Cincinnati. Okay. Oh, there are two YouTubes up right now. I don't know what to do.
I only seen one, but that's weird.
Okay, you know what? Let me just see. I'm gonna cancel one of them, probably
There
the
you go.
wrong one. And then
50 shot.
oh God, I know. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Live. Okay, now I see it. All right. Excellent. Oh God, swear to God. All right, here we are. We're doing good. All right, so Christine H from wait, no. I gotta go up more. Uh João Cateno. Hi everyone. Greetings from Portugal, but living in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Yes, I know.
Hi.
Thank you for your work. May I ask for Eric on love? I mean, a message on love and relationships. He's Pedro, known as Pedro.
This is a Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so Eric says something really important for you is be yourself more. Don't be afraid to be who you really truly are. Okay. He says, the more that you stay true to you, the more you're going to get somebody, that you're going to be happy with and match with. And he's very quick to fall, like, show, like, open up. And that's okay. That's a good quality. Just Eric says, just pay attention to your gut instincts more when it comes to that. And just kind of have fun, when you meet people, have fun.
Have
And
fun. Yes.
He's
So
saying
many
have
people are like,
fun.
oh, so nervous
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
just
Forget
have
to have
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's saying have fun and be your, so important. Just be yourself. Just be who you are, because that's
Right.
so many times people will like not be themselves or try to be what they think someone wants them to be. And that really makes it really harder down the road, because
Yeah.
then
Well, you weren't that person. It's that kind of
yeah,
thing.
well, you're on a false, pretenses in a way.
Yeah.
So it's not
Right.
going to really be true, so
No,
no
I've seen
happiness there.
Hallmark movies. I know how it goes. All right, Bob P. in Manville, New Jersey. How many children do I have in heaven from a pregnancy that did not go to fruition? Bobby must be a girl, Bobby.
I'm getting the number 3. I'm getting the number 3.
Okay. All right, Claudia G from Mexico. My son Fernando lost his job recently. It was a good one. Will he ever get that job back, or will he find another job, maybe even better than that one, and maybe win?
He will get a job better than that one. It's going to take some time though. There's something that, I mean, there's a lesson in everything, in every experience, but something is going to come along for him, Eric, showing me, that's going to have more potential for growth for him.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
But it's going to take some time. There is going to be sometime next year. It's not going to be
Okay.
like within a couple months. It's going to be like maybe spring next year.
Hopefully worth the wait. Bella.
Yeah.
Bella. Spirit. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm gonna roll over on her. All right, next. Um, Pani Patel. Hello, love you guys. Lisa,
Hello.
wait, did I miss one? Oh no. Lisa Kane from California. Will I have a job change soon?
I hear no, not soon, but there is one in your future. Okay. You're not going to be in the
Okay.
same place. And that's what I'm hearing.
So you're talking about over a year, 2 years?
No, probably okay. Eric is saying like 6 months frame time,
That?
something like that. Yeah. Yeah. But
Okay.
not like right around the corner.
Right. Maria Cruz from Salt Lake. What career path should I? It's a lot about career stuff now.
Yeah.
Well, I know it happens like that, doesn't it? Maria in
Right.
Salt Lake, what career path should I follow in order to be the happiest? That's what we want for you, sweetheart.
Okay. So you want to follow something that you feel productive. Okay. This is from anybody really, but for you to be productive in something that you feel passion for. Okay, something you feel passion for. Now, I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of jobs that people will go to that are like your everyday mundane life,
Yeah.
like a mundane like life or job or whatever. But there are ways to find your passion within those sometimes, like
Yeah.
how you can be better at something or improve on things or improve on people that you're around. Okay. But for you, Eric says specifically, you need to be in something that is where you have your own, like you're your own boss and you make your own schedule and you're healing or helping, like on a spiritual path is what he's getting at there.
Nice. We
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
more. We need more of those.
yeah. And she does have the ability.
Okay.
She is meant to be a light worker.
It's awesome. All right. Krista K. I know who this is from Parker, Colorado. Wants a message from her brother, but we don't have the brother's name. But it's Krista and then KLO, and I won't go any further for anonymity purposes. But Colorado.
Okay, so hold on a second. So there's something going on with you, he says. First of all, he's saying hi to you, of course, and it's always just, no, he loved you, sending love. And there's something going on. He's saying that, like you're trying to make, I don't know if this is a decision or like you're in a situation where it's hard to see, where you need to step back from the
Oh,
situation and try to see it in another's eyes. I'm not sure what this is. He's not showing me what it is, but he's just saying like a situation that you're dealing with or that you're in, step back from it, take a step back from it and kind of try to see it like another person would see it. And that'll help you a little bit. Okay. Maybe it feels like a decision's like some decision needing to be made or something.
Yeah, cool.
That's he's saying.
All right, Pawnee Patel, can Scalar get rid of gallstones? I'm going to say probably no. I mean, it's like there's certain things that's just too much energy to move around, like growing
Yeah.
a new tooth that was lost, or you know. But I would say don't even try it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, and this is personal experience. When I had the ERP, it's ERP, right? The energy repair, the basic.
ERPE. Got to come up with a different name, man.
I'm just the worst person when it comes to initials. Like with post-traumatic stress, I always like get, you know what I mean? Or ADD,
I know.
I always get them all turned around. But it's like a dyslexic thing with abbreviations or something. It broke up my stones, my kidney stones. And the doctors were very like amazed when they seen.
I wonder if it has to do, Ginger, you'll probably know this, if it has to do with the part where we release trapped emotions, or maybe it has to do with retrieval and reattachment of lost soul fragments.
Yeah, it could be because I know that when I did a past life with one of the mediums, channeling Eric mediums, we found out why I'm having these stone issues and kidney disease problems. And it was from a past life.
Yeah.
And so
we stopped that bleed through too. So maybe it could have been
right. Right. And so that did make a big difference. So if you're going to do something, and Eric is saying, do the basic, don't like do a whole bunch of stuff, do the basic and see where you go with that when it's something this extreme. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's saying that it will not take them completely away, but it's going to help your situation.
Good. See, look, it's like the main service is so comprehensive. You guys, if you just listen to the video and the description box, I just share a part of it, and there's so much there. So, I see people that, I want to order that, but also the relief from depression, but a lot of times that one thing can handle depression or anxiety, etc. It can handle.
Right.
So it's just if you can be patient and just try one thing and see how it goes. You can always order later.
Okay. Right. Sequence, Eric said, in a sequence. Yeah.
Jolanda, will I be in a relationship and move house soon? I don't know where she's from. Maybe that's
no.
Just
the relationship is a no, and the moving house is a yes.
Oh.
The relationship's going to be a little bit, but the moving house I feel like is going to be at right around February, March, something like that. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Now, free will, again, I always let people know this, broken record me. I always feel like a broken record, but free will, it's the decisions you have to make that you make on your own, or what somebody else is involved in it, can change time frames. But you will be moving. You're not staying where you're at, is what I'm getting.
You can jump to different timelines that are quantum probability.
Right. And a relationship is going to come later. You're not really ready for that yet. You may think you are, Eric said, but it's not time yet.
Okay. Hey, so Ginger, maybe you can be on the scalar. This person wants. We don't know if we want to do it, but this producer, the one that did this bunch of movies, but one is I Met a Girl. I saw that before I even knew. She wants to do a documentary on Atlantis Scalar. So maybe you could, be on it too, if you want.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to.
If my husband might not do it, but all right. Okay. Matt E. in Denver, wondering how I am doing on my soul's journey and if my imagination is close to potential reality. Sounds like a smart idea.
So you can never be off of your soul journey. Anything that we experience, now we can be maybe slowed down on it, or we'll feel like we're kind of lost or stuck. But anytime you are living in a human existence, experience, you're on your life's journey, because everything is an experience you need. So even when you make choices and they don't work out the way that you think they should, that's something you need. So yes to that, you are on your journey. What was the second part of that?
I'm going to draw a diagram here. Is his imagination
No,
close to potential?
your reality is good. You have an ability to manifest things into your life. So trust that. Okay.
Nice.
Believing like things that you like want or see or envision. You could be way better than you are at it right now, only because you don't believe. So you need to believe in that. Okay. That's
Wow.
what Eric said. Yeah. Yeah. Get that.
All right, so yeah, this is pretty much the soul. You start here and you can go straight to the destination, or you can take the scenic route, which seems to be what I'm doing. All right. All right, Suzanne Taylor from England. When will I move house? Will it be close to her son's school? Suzanne Taylor, England.
Eric is saying, and that was interesting. She said next to her son's school, because he says after like the next, this looks like the next, you know how school's going session and out of session? He's showing me like the next, like in session. It's going to be around that time, his next maybe semester or trimester or something, how he's showing me. I'm not kind of understanding exactly what he means by this. It's like when school starts again, Eric, like, you know, because they take breaks.
Yeah.
So I don't know what her child's school is or how it works in England, but he says the next school session that he gets into is when, like, the next time he starts up school. Like, I feel he's out right now. When he goes back in, it'll be around that time.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that she's having a hard time finding something, but just try to vision what you want. Okay. And just know it's going to come to you, and don't worry about how it's going to get to you.
Okay. When will Lori Bellissimo and Ian Paul Mason be able to sell their flat in Tavistock, Devon? Anybody's for sale. I mean, I just thought about that because she's been trying, and I just,
Give me time, Eric. Give me time.
And is there anything she needs to do to expedite that?
No, the problem is the way that the market is everywhere around, not even just in America, but everywhere. It's just like it's almost like the supply and demand. There's too much supply. You know what I mean? And the
interest rates? Maybe it's the interest rate thing.
it is, yeah, it is. It's interest rates, and it's too much out there. So it's not like people are like, desperate.
Yeah.
And so like that makes it like harder to get your price, Eric just said.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interest rates. So I'm seeing like still at least 2 or 3 months. Okay, now of course that's shaky. That's a shaky number.
Well, Jerome Powell said that he's going to start cutting the rates here in the U.S. 3 times this coming year. By 75 basis points, the first one. So I mean that
yeah
the world. I'm
I
sure.
remember Eric had said that a couple of the shows we did ago, that it was going to be coming down next year, the interest rates, and a lot of the houses are going to start moving along, people that are trying to sell their homes. Yeah.
All right, Marie Andrea Nanisgal, what does she have? Depression or bipolar disorder?
I can't diagnose, but
well, I mean, she lost her mother. They were so close.
It's more towards depression. And this is a situational type, I call it depression, instead of like a chemical imbalance, really. And it feels like
I think it's related to grief, personally.
Eric is agreeing to that. There it is. And it's also because she's feeling a little like lost right now. Not just because of the loss, but she's feeling like now what kind of feeling. Now what,
Maybe she needs to talk to her sister Lisa and get
anybody that you can lean on is important. You don't need to carry, Eric says, don't carry this burden alone.
No,
don't do that. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. And it will get better. He wants her to know things are going to get better. Absolutely they are.
But she doesn't need medication at this point anyway.
He's not saying that, but again, I can't.
Oh no, we can't. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right, Brooke D from Mount Vernon, Texas. Message from her mother, Sandy J.
She's got like I like to call it like just a spicy personality, I feel, as she comes in, like very just like loves to chat and visit and very chatty. So what she's saying is that there's something, I don't know if she's doing something new or she's just changed something, but her mom likes it, like whatever she's changed going on. I don't know if this is like a redecoration or remodel or something she's bought. There's something different. And she also wants her to know that she hears her because she's been talking to her a lot, and she says she hears her, and she's there. She's around her. What is this? Okay. So she's just wanting to let her know, don't worry so much. It's gonna always work out. And this is common for a lot of people, but there's a lot of worrying about like how things are gonna work for her in the future, with people that she cares about more so herself. Okay. And her mom just wants her to know that it will always be okay and work out. Just believe that it will, and it'll be okay.
Just think about all the things we've been through that we're worried about how would it turn out. And then you look back over the years and say, well, it turned out fine. And it always does. It really does.
Well, there's something about, and this is actually coming from her mom. She just said there's something about the human like instincts of wanting control over things because it's our way of protecting our life, pretty much, or our destination. We feel like that's a need that we should have, but when it doesn't always work out the way that we think it should, then there's some disappointment. But if you try to look at things, she says, as what's in this that I need to learn, or the experience in it, instead of it not actually working out the way you plan, that you'll be a lot happier.
Sometimes that happens. You get disappointed, but all of a sudden, years or months go by and say, wow, I'm so glad that happened instead.
Yeah.
Andy, you are such a wise one. All right, Julie Ramos from San Diego. Do my angels have any advice for my resellers business? It's been slow because of the holidays, and that's true for probably almost every business, except for greeting cards.
Yeah, it's economy too. The crazy economy. People are just really batting down the hatch, of their finances, hanging on to every dime they can, and so I feel like there needs to be some kind of sale. Some kind of like
like
to bring people in, Eric says. Yeah, something that where it'll like get people's attention and give them some kind of benefit to do it, whatever the business is. Like a resale, she said resale business. So there needs to be something that's going to bring people to want to do it and spend money, even a time where it's hard to spend money.
Yeah.
That will help.
Yeah, make it to where like you can say that reselling can actually be, save you some money because of blah, blah, blah. I don't know much.
Right. Exactly. Like give the reasons of how it's going to be good for them to spend their money on it, in a way, and get that out there more. Maybe even some kind of little like discount or something, a little discount if they do more than one or something, know.
All right, Christine Hamilton from Ontario would love a message from her sweet boy Cameron.
Is this her son?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's so sweet. I don't know why, but he's like he's saying like I'm there, I'm with you, I've not gone anywhere, I'm still there, and then he keeps saying I'm sorry. I don't know what he's saying he's sorry for something she's going through, not something he's done, but something that's going on with her. But he brings in a lot of relief energy to her, to relieve stress. And he helps with that. And he just loves you. That's always, they just love you. And he just says that it's going to be okay. And he says, get out more
Yeah.
for yourself, is what he just said. Get out and do something for you, Mom.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Okay. We have a friend and across the street neighbors from before, and Vince V lost his father here really recently, and my husband was over at the Gonzalo V's house talking to Vince. Any message from Gonzalo for his sole remaining son? The other one died in a
This
crash.
is hard. This is hard.
Well, I don't
I feel
know.
heartbreak. I feel heartbreak, or heart,
Oh,
like maybe he
heartbreak.
had a heart problem, or there
Here's a
was also
heartbreak.
some heartbreak in
No,
his life. Like,
Nicole, the love of his life, died from pancreatic cancer a couple of years ago.
oh, okay, because I feel a lot of
They've been lost since
heartbreak.
13-year-old. Yeah, but I think he died
Okay,
of cancer. But any messages
okay.
for Vince?
He's very happy. He's very happy. Now he had a lot of heartbreak. I kept getting that coming in, like heartbreak during, a bigger part of his life. And he's very happy and complete now. He feels very complete, and he didn't feel that before. But he wants him to know that he's very happy, and there's a lot of pride. Is this his son? Is this his son?
Yeah, right.
Because he's very proud of him, very proud of him, and the things that he's doing in his life, and the man he's become. And keep at it. He goes, keep at it. Like that, keep at it.
Okay, Nicole, his wife, and Gonzalo did not approve of his wife, so they ended up getting divorced. But now they're back together again, and it had to be a secret because Gonzalo did not want them to get back together, but they love each other. So
And this is the man who's passed, right, Gonzalo?
Past.
Yeah,
He said
yeah.
if you get back with that person, you're out of the will, and you're my
No,
only. So how does it
no,
now?
he does not feel that way anymore. This was an ego driven thing, and he did have very big controlling issues around his loved ones. He's saying, and this was just part of a contract, obviously, like
Yeah.
life contract, you have different behaviors you do. And he's saying that he's actually wants his son to be happy. He wants him to be happy. And he wished that he goes, I'm sorry, and I wish that I felt that way when I was there.
Yeah.
But he does feel that way now. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
He wants him to be happy.
That's wonderful. All right, so let's see. We got Elizabeth from Rochester. Will my financial situation change significantly in 2024? I'm hoping that's the case for everyone, but in a good way.
I do want to say that Eric has told me this because this question besides this today that has been one in a lot of sessions too. That's a yes for you, he says. And since 2020, we've been trying to pull out of this stagnant type of energy from the whole pandemic thing, okay,
Right.
and other things around the world and the way things have been going on the other ends of things, but which I'm not really into, but I do know what's going on. Eric's saying that it's going to get better for a lot of people in 2024 and even more in 2025. So it's starting uphill is what he's saying. An uphill, like kind of good uphill, not an uphill battle type thing, but going like up again instead of down.
Okay.
So the energy is going to be getting better for most people, financially, especially.
Good. So Gonzalo again and Nicole, are they together again and happily together since they loved each other so much?
Yeah, definitely. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. He's with all the family. Big celebration, he said.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer in Texas. I just put my Aunt Cornelia in hospice care. Was this the right decision for her at this point?
Yes. That came in before you finished that sentence. Was a
It
yes?
came to me too.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay, I think the chat thread kind of went crazy here. Let me find my place. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hi, Eric. Well, my daughter Kendall get into her first choice for PA school. That's so hard to get into. Amanda Patterson. She must be really smart. And the name of the daughter, Kendall.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me get this right. So free will gets in the way of this answer, but he says right now at this moment, this is a yes. Okay. But if for some reason free will messes with this and it doesn't, she will eventually get into one that is very good for her. Okay. Like it will work out. Eric's wanting them to know it will work out. I feel like there might be like she does it and then there's a no, but then she does it again and gets it or something.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of feel.
That's really
but maybe
common.
Yeah, it's that feel.
Okay. Nadia from South Africa, currently living in the UK. I'd like to know if my late grand has a message or any message from spirit for me. We don't know Grand's name, but it's just Nadia from South Africa, currently living in the UK. Do you need Grand's name? Okay.
This is a very sweet, like comes in like just like very one of your typical grand, but then she also has this little side to her that she's gonna give her 2 cents if she, put in her what she has to say kind of thing. She's just really like at peace and happy, and she's very happy with I mean, that's what you are over there, peaceful and happy. But she does want her to know that she gets excited when she watches things in her life, in her granddaughter's life. She's excited for her. So I feel like she's excited about something right now. So there's something coming up for you. Maybe you already know about or don't, but
maybe you don't. Yeah.
I'm up for it because she's excited about something.
Awesome. All right. Nancy P. from New York. Question about cousin Beth P. I was told that it was not her sole contract to leave. Well, first of all, is that true? Beth P., cousin of Nancy P.
No, even when it's somebody who leaves on their own, by their own hand, okay? Akashic records, it's all there. It's all, planned ahead of time, and there's reasons. Now, it may not always be like, okay, at that time, but it is written certain ways like that. And we can't ever know 100% for all of it, but no, that's wrong. It was in her contract.
Oh, what was the contract?
Well, all I'm getting is that that was her time. That was her exit point. Yeah, Eric is saying that's what her time was and her exit point. I was trying to see how this is. It's hard because it's so quick, quick.
I know. You know what? You probably have to have a bigger session with Ginger to get more details, I guess.
Yeah, it's easier.
Lightning round is tough.
What happens is, and it's important for people to know this on the live show, is when you don't have that validation coming back, you don't have a psychic flow, is what I call it, that energy flow. And you're talking with somebody and you tell them something and they validate it back, then it brings in more information.
Oh, yes.
Not because
that circular thing.
Yeah, not because they're telling you anything, but because it just opens up more because you're on the right track kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when you're doing the live session, we don't have that. So all we can do is give what we got coming in and hope that it's staying on the right track. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I do see that this was her exit point. Absolutely.
Okay. I think Nancy, you asked that question because you did not believe that other one. All right. Rochelle from South California, Kern County. What should I do for part-time work as I work on my own business? What do you think, Eric?
What should I do for my work as I work?
Like a part-time.
I got it.
Work.
I got it.
She's working on developing her own business.
Well, I don't know why I'm seeing like some kind of like data entry or some kind of like transcript. I'm not sure if this is something that you've done, but he's showing me there are things out there like that you can do, and you can actually do that from home. So you're not like tied down with a 9-to-5 type job. Okay. Or even a part-time, 12 to 5 job. So yeah, something like that. That's on the computer.
Clarinda. Hello, beautiful soul, sending love from Australia. I'd love to know why all my scalar surfaces are not working. What else do I need to do, please? You know, I'm getting Helena Nimick is going to start offering scanning energy, and if you have any blocks or need energy to be massaged, she always sees the scalar instructions ready to penetrate the auric field. And once she clears a block in the past, and people have confirmed this with me, the one she's done it on, it just flows in and things start working. So the most common cause of things not working is subconscious or conscious blocks, thought forms that this is too good to be true, or this is going to work on everybody but me, or I'm not worthy of getting better, that sort of thing. And once those blocks, I mean, you could just do mantras, tell yourself, yeah, you are. You're a whole and part of God, man. You deserve everything good.
Yeah. Eric is saying that it's her thoughts blocking and her belief system. And it's also expectations of what she's expecting to happen.
Yeah.
And there's a feeling there of, like you were talking about, not worthy. I also feel that. I feel like and she may not even realize this. This was like something in her subconscious mind, like she's not deserving of this.
Everybody are so much.
Yeah.
But maybe
Sometimes it's subconscious,
I'm going to share Helena's link when she's ready to start opening up that part of
okay.
people.
Something else that Eric says for people that are getting this, they're having this problem, is sometimes it helps to do maybe just a short little tiny session with one of the mediums, because sometimes it's just a matter, and with Helena's great. I mean, I'm not saying not to do this with Lena, do that too, get that block looked, but sometimes it's just a matter of helping you realize, because sometimes people don't realize the way their thought patterns are blocking it. And sometimes you can do like a little session with one of us, and we'll kind of like bring that to light, because we can tune in and see, if that's
you can turn into the person's higher self, or Eric, or their guides, their guardian angel. And they say, you had this block because this happened to you in the year 1850, or there's all sorts of possibilities, but it's all physics, right? The scalar instructions, are thoughts basically that I put into the scalar field, along with certain tones at certain frequencies. It's very elaborate. But if I have, thought creates reality by doing something called collapsing the Schrodinger equation, changing light waves into light particles, also known as photons. And then those instructions instruct the photons to reconfigure to create a different reality, whether it's to remove atherosclerotic plaques or gallstones, or kidney stones, or whatever. But if your thought creating reality is fighting against this, it's like tug of war. And I even have language asking Archangel Michael, for example, to make sure that their thoughts of disbelief or whatever are weaker than what I put out there, and just a bunch of stuff.
Eric just brought up another point too, Elisa. He's saying that there are some, not all, but there are some of these things that will continue, like say a health issue or a depression problem that may continue a little longer, because you still need to get something from it. Even if you have a contract broken, or you're breaking this, it still needs that universal timing to start to work on you, but eventually it will work. You have to be patient, because you never know if that's what's going on, but one way or another, these things do work. Another thing that happens is that you, especially with the basic service where it brings your vibration up, and stuff, something will happen too, is maybe you don't feel like something too big all the way through. Maybe you'll feel a little bit and then you don't feel it anymore. Don't mean it stopped. It means you're adjusting to it. So just remember that it's not stopping, you're adjusting to it. Okay. So you pay attention to what's going on around your life, and that'll show you,
Yeah. Like the lady who said, all of a sudden my utility bill, I opened it up, it was supposed to be like 1,000 and something. It was zero. And then she looked at her other bill and it was like zero. It's totally erased. Eric has to do with that. That's cool. I want my electricity bill to be zero too.
Don't we all? Right?
Yeah, especially in Houston in the summer. Also, there are people who are comfortable in remaining ill, and so that's why I put for your higher self to relinquish that the mentality of victimhood, that whatever feelings that gather from being comfortable and remaining ill. So I even have that. I have tried to cover every freaking
Well, you are covering it. You are. Everything you're doing is good. You're covering everything, Eric says, but it comes down to that individual person and their beliefs and how how their vibrations are and what it's supposed to happen for them and the way it's supposed to happen. Sometimes it will happen really big for somebody because that's going to be something that needs to be told, and there's always reasons for that too. And then some people might not take as long because they need to learn to believe and trust more. There's still lessons in that, part. So
sometimes I've seen people when they start watching the video testimonials, something clicks and they have faith again, and then enter instructions, enter. But they're there, even if it's a year ago, they're there, and they will enter. You remove
right. It's always there waiting. Yeah.
Yep. That's more patience than I do. I'll tell you that. All right. So let's see. Also, Anna H., the Hines family, the microbiome scalar work, they did that. It was last year, so we've changed it a lot. But do they have any blocks in the Hines family? Anna, Christopher, Ken, and Lee?
Eric says there's a little bit of individual, like the ones who aren't getting as much from it. There's a little bit in the subconscious mind he's showing me. But he's saying that it's like breaking through it. It's just taking more time, but it is working. It is breaking through those barriers, because a lot of what you do is to break through a lot of those barriers. And it just takes time on some people. That's all, because of the things that they've been through,
Yeah. And, sometimes we have to go slowly, like releasing trapped emotions. I asked the Elohim to only release and clear out the trapped emotions at a rate they can tolerate, because before I put that in the language, people would have roller coastering. So, sometimes you have to kind of like readjust it, and they have the energy has to be changed. And that's why the divine team is so important.
Well, it's all vibration. Yeah, because it's all vibration.
Right. Yeah. They're the ones that manage the timing and all that stuff, so that if I give like release all trapped emotions, that might be too much. I have to have the divine
physical help. I've heard of people physically having things happen too, like breakouts, skin breakouts and stuff. So you don't want it to hit you real hard, really quick. Sometimes it's not good.
That's why that's one of the most important roles of the divine team. They pace the scalar work so that the person's physical, mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual bodies can handle it. All right. Tasha from Texas. Why do I feel like such an outsider in life? Is there something from this current or a past life?
I'm a little of both, Eric says. And this is part of your journey to actually, he says, instead of trying to feel like you fit in, accept the fact that you are unique, and everybody is, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be different and unique. It's what is that called? I've heard Eric say this before, and he's trying to get it through me right now. Where you like learn to love your character defects, but they're not defects. You look at them as defects, but learn to love those things, and they turn into your beauty. Instead.
Cool. Like teachable warts you can learn from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like most of the time it's your perception, instead of being truly what you think it is, like if somebody thinks that, oh, I'm not beautiful or something, that's your perception. That doesn't mean it's true. But what he's saying is, another thing is too, is that, your true planet isn't here. You've had many lives on different planet than Earth. And this is common for people to feel this way.
A starseed.
Yeah. So knowing that, being a starseed, knowing that, maybe that can help a little bit. But what's important is find a way to embrace your difference, your uniqueness from what you think is different from others, and know that it's okay. It's okay to be not the same as others. And then another thing he just said is, it's so funny how there's so many people that think that they are different, but if you were to sit down and people were to really talk, or you were able to read their minds, you would see how much you're not different. Most people have the same thought patterns, think the same way, feel the same way about stuff, but you're just seeing the outside of people, the cover of the book. You're not seeing the inside of it.
Maybe start opening up communication with more people, even strangers. Someone on the
Yeah,
bus
yeah.
or
The
in the
biggest
airplane.
lesson in this is accepting yourself for who you are and knowing that your uniqueness is a good thing, a beauty,
Mm.
and that you're not as unique as you think, though, And yeah, the more you open up and talk to people, you know, that does help. But I feel like she's a little introvert, a little bit, this person, where she,
I'm very introverted. I know y'all don't believe me, but I'm like I dread going to parties and talking to people. I'm
yeah.
just kind of a hermit, but I
You and
force
me, you
myself.
remind me of the way that Eric shows it is like he's using Bella for an example, like your little dog behind the fence that barks at the giant dog, but then once you get on the other side
I
of that
know.
fence, you're like, nope, not saying
No,
nothing.
never mind. So yeah, everybody out there, just open up to people on the airplane, that your fellow passengers, things like that. I have learned so much just by talking to other people. I learned about myself. Of course, I learned about them. Anyway, oh yeah, also y'all, you should take this, search online for starseed quiz. You can find out what kind of
Mm.
seed, if you're a starseed, and if so. So what about her? What constellation does she come from?
I don't know the name of this one, but it is another galaxy actually.
Okay.
And it's
Oh,
nearby. It's not Andromeda though. It's another one
okay.
that's nearby. But it is a planet kind of like this, but Eric shows me like it's not as advanced. Usually I'll see some more this is not as advanced as
Wow.
ours, but it is easier than here. It's not
Oh
as dense.
God.
So you will
So
feel a
it,
lot
you
different.
took the wrong turn, girl. Went to the wrong planet. Okay, I'm kidding. It's a good planet.
No, it's learning to accept
Right.
and understand yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anna B, any messages she's from Illinois for her birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
Eric, you can give her birthday spankings.
Right. Oh my God. You're channeling him,
I think I
because
am.
you are,
Wow.
you're channeling him because right before you said that he picked up a paddle,
Oh
like
my
one of those,
God.
like a spanking paddle. He picked one up and held it up like spanking time. And he had like this,
Oh my God.
he had like that grin that the Grinch gets, that little
Oh
ornery
yeah.
grin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So spanking time. um, okay. So now I forgot what her question was
Oh,
because
message for her birthday.
okay. From just anybody.
Anybody?
All
Let's
right. So
Eric. Eric. Come on, you're such
yeah, Eric,
a
well, he's got the spanking paddle. So run. No. Anyway, yeah. So okay, so he's saying that sometimes when you're feeling a little alone, okay, he wants you to know that you're never alone. You have so many around you, loved ones, and other people out there that you haven't even met yet that are going to love you, and people that do love you. This is important for you, he's saying, for you to know that you're loved, and most of all, loving yourself, loving yourself. And this is going to get easier for you, he said, as time goes on. Not a long time, but in time, you're going to start getting better and better at accepting love and loving yourself. But he's saying that you're so beautiful and you deserve all your wishes, to come true. And he's just being kind of mushy now. He's being mushy.
Oh,
And
mushy Eric. Oh.
yeah, and now he's being mushy. And then he ends it with okay. Yeah, he ends it with go fucking party, he said.
All right, yeah. So look, I've been finally getting the courage all these years after his death to start watching iMemories. We uploaded the little VCH tapes and stuff to iMemories. And so I sent Canute, Rudy's cousin, whatever, removed, and
Uh-huh.
a thing of Annika's christening in the Norwegian church, where he was godfather and his wife was godmother. So it says iMemories on the text, or share iMemories. And so then there was a little line that drew to his response, who, question mark. And I thought, well, he doesn't know who this is, me. So I said, Elisa. And so he goes, oh my God, that's so shocking. Was it sudden? He thought he didn't open it. He thought iMemories was a memorial and that I had died.
Oh,
It's like, oh my
Oh
God. And then
no.
his wife texted Benta, shocking news from Runa. It's like they just all have.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's
I
hilarious.
bet he was glad to hear you were alive.
Yeah, I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I probably should have told you what it was. It's you being godfather. All right, Carrie Birdsley, Karri. I love the way she spells that.
Yeah.
Well, her mother or father. Anyway, can Eric tell me what I need to do to get out of trauma?
Okay, so I'm trying to tune in to see if she means she's in the middle of this traumatic incident happening or the trauma of energy afterwards, the traumatic like
Right.
emotions you're going through.
Do you need her to write back?
No, that's okay. What Eric is saying, he'll give the message because he'll know,
Okay.
What he's saying is, first of all, you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself energetically. Okay, you can put a protection shield around yourself of divine light. Okay, that's the very first thing you want to do. Ask your guides or your angels to encircle you with divine light and protect you. For trauma, it doesn't happen overnight, he said, so it won't get through it overnight. You won't get over it overnight, but in time you will. This will get better. You need to work through how it's not your fault. He says this is something that you really have stuck in you, like you deserve it or it's your fault. So
Yeah.
it's going to take some time. You probably need to get somebody to help you and counsel you, a life coach, spiritual guidance. You can do that through any of the mediums or counselor, like a psychologist or something. But he said
Hey,
that's gonna
you
help
do
you.
that, don't you, Ginger?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I do
Yeah.
life coaching.
In fact, that's what my son Lucas, we're sending him to. We booked a
Yeah,
session with you.
yeah,
Can't wait.
yeah. I do. I do
Okay.
that. Yeah, I'm excited
Awesome.
too. But yeah, but mostly if Eric is saying you need to work through this and make sure that you're not holding all the blame for this, and which in your mind, but sometimes is still kind of have that feeling of, did I
Yeah.
bring this on myself? Am I deserving this or whatever? But it is about working through it and finding love within yourself to
Yeah.
help you stay strong and move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweetly morbid bear. That's the handle. Uh, says hit this all sorts of little hands, hearts and all that. Share the love and gratitude. She always takes care of this channel so well, as if it's her own. And I really, really am just really grateful for you. I really am. Sweetly.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Grace in. Why am I not able to fit in anywhere? It's just like Tasha. I am a loner. Darcy, take the Starseed quiz. Earth Angel.
Yeah, yeah, there's a
Or
star
Tina.
seed energy here. There's a star seed energy here, and then there's also a fear of rejection. There's something that's
Oh,
gone on with you in your past where there's been some scarring a little bit, Eric shows me, from rejection. You need to do some releasing. Now, this one's a childhood releasing, he's saying.
wow.
Maybe you could do.
Who can help me with
So I think Courtney does it, and I'm sorry about, I don't know. I think Michelle might do it. I'm not sure who
that?
else does it though. And
Okay.
maybe Denise, but look at their websites. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't do that childhood releasing,
Like
but I know that
inner child work, that kind of thing.
yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
work, inner child work to, and you like release some of the things that happen to you because there is a fear of rejection here and some self-esteem issues going
Yeah.
on. And you need to work through that so you can feel comfortable in being yourself and not caring what others think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All right. Good.
These are things you got to work on. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Jasmina from Sweden. How do I get healthier and happier? My mental
Mhm.
health and body is not the best, and I don't know how to change it.
What's not the best, or physical body or mental? What'd she say?
Mental and mental health
Okay.
and body. Yeah.
So this is a thought pattern. This is a thought pattern that you need to change. You have some thought patterns going on that you don't have the ability to do it on your own, and you do. So you got to get those thought patterns changed. The way your train of thought is. You need to. There's what are they called? Affirmations you can do. Okay. Look up like,
I feel you're the one to help her with this because of the nutrition and exercise stuff
yeah, I
and
do that.
life coaching. I think that you need to, check with Ginger. And by the way,
Yeah.
everybody, her link will be in the description box below.
Yeah, and I'm also everything is like very discounted right now because of the holidays. I think it's like 25, everything's like 25 or more off on a lot of my stuff.
Mhm.
Especially the fitness and my regular
Wow.
stuff because it's hard during the holidays in this economy. So
Yeah.
I am having this all the way through the end of the year.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do the session like now. I'm scheduling like in February, but still.
Yeah.
I do have a waiting list too, by the way, that it's not very long, it's just a few that, like if you want something like sooner and then I get like a
The
reschedule.
cancellation.
Yeah.
Good.
So I have that too, but just email me if you have any questions. Okay. But yeah, I can help you. I can, but
I
this
know you can.
do it, the knowledge, like having the knowledge of what to do physically, health wise, and then also the train, like your thought patterns, okay,
Yeah.
or
And
keeping
she
you down.
taps into spirit as she works her.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Because I do bring from a spiritual point of view for the fitness and
Yeah.
nutrition. Yeah.
Right. All right. Jackie Messenger. I remember this. My dog we spoke about. Yeah. Allie that had the nosebleeds tumor was getting worse. And I put her to sleep last night. And I'm so sorry. Can you
Her
tap into her any thoughts? Does she forgive me? Not, she just isn't sure she was ready.
No, she was way ready. And what was her dog's name? She's
Allie?
out. Her dog's Allie, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Um, I see her just jumping all over the place, and I'm surprised if you haven't even had, if you've haven't had a dream of her yet, you will.
Mm.
She's trying to visit you in your dreams. If
Oh,
you're somebody I feel like maybe doesn't remember their dreams, before you go to sleep at night, ask your guides,
yeah.
okay, to help you. And she's doing great, and she never ever needed to forgive you because you weren't to
Oh.
be blamed. And she's so thankful that you did that because she's not suffering anymore.
Will she
Okay.
come back to her? Maybe not this lifetime, but another. Will there
Not
be?
this lifetime, not this lifetime. She's going to wait for her on the other side. Okay.
Oh.
But she has other lives. She has had other lives with her. Yes.
Oh. Well, Eric, I want you to give her lots of treats and play with her, okay, baby?
On it, mom.
I
So he
know you
said, I'm
can.
on it.
That's awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, I think we'll close there. Thank you guys for following the directions better this time. And because I have rules of the road. It's probably too long, but what can I do? Anyway, and also thank you, Ginger. You're just wonderful. I want to
You're
thank
welcome.
wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Merry
etc.
Christmas.
I love you all. Love you, Ginger. Love you,
Love
Eric.
you too. Love you, mama. Love
Bye.
you all. Love you all, he says.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.